In this video, I'm going to show you how to make easy DIY boho decor on a budget. Let's get started. This first boho style DIY can easily be recreated with a cylinder vase from the dollar store and a woven placemat. I found this rattan placemat at Hobby Lobby on clearance for only 99 cents. You could find something like this at a dollar store or any discount store, really. All I did with this DIY is measure and cut the placemat. This was on like a wire frame, so it's a little more difficult to cut than a regular placemat, but I used my knife blade and my scissors to get through it and cut it down to size. I used my hot glue to attach it to the vase, and all I did is add some glue around the bottom rim and the top, and then I glued along the seam here. Once I got all the way around, I did add a different glue. I used this multi-grip glue just to give it a little bit more security along the seam. And this is made for fabric, so this made it so that it would attach to itself and hold really well. For the finishing touch here, I added a couple of thick rubber bands. I saw this hack on another YouTube video and it worked perfectly for my vase. If you don't have rubber bands like this, you could easily use a piece of ribbon here. Rattan and woven decor is really trendy right now, and I love that I could create this boho vase for just $2. Be sure to stick around to the end if you want to see how I styled these two projects. But for my second one, I'm upcycling this textured vase. I've had this for years and I just wanted to give it an updated look. So I used a hula skirt from Dollar Tree. I had wanted to use some raffia, but I could not find it in any of my Dollar Trees, but this worked out just fine. Boho decor is all about texture, and an easy way to add it on a budget is to use items like raffia and yarn that can be found at the dollar store, so super cheap. What I did for this one is cut the hula skirt. You can see it's just twisted onto a piece of rope, and so I cut the strands off the rope, twisted about 6 strands onto itself, and glued it onto the vase using hot glue, which you'll see here in just a minute. You could use as many strands of this as you want. I just found that this was the thickness that I wanted mine, and I did flatten it on the vase as I glued it in place. So also be forewarned, if you want to recreate this, you will need a ton of hot glue. I've been using some Surebonder glue sticks, which I wanted to try since I saw them at Walmart. I hadn't used them before. I'd been using the Gorilla glue sticks, but these worked out great for this project. So I will link to this glue gun in the description box. This is the best glue gun I've used. It does not drip, and so it's perfect for projects like these. I did want to show you how I added in more of the hula skirt when I got to the end of one strand. So here's how. I just left a short tail, and so I could tuck the new piece under it, and then continued wrapping just to make it a bit more seamless. And I'll show you a close-up right here. So this is it. I just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped all the way to the top of my vase. This is such a simple way to add boho decor, and it can be done on the cheap with any vase from the dollar store, thrift store, or whatever you have at home. If you're looking to add some boho decor that's simple, check out my Etsy shop in the description. I have some digital prints that are easy to add. You can also check out the link above on the screen for some more easy boho DIYs. This last easy boho decor piece is my take on a rainbow wall hanging. So I used this 18-inch round plywood, which I cut in half. You can see here I sanded it smooth at the bottom. And you can find these in some craft stores, but the cheapest place to get them is the hardware store. I got this at Home Depot for around $7. And I'm also using these 2 yarns that I got at Hobby Lobby. Always use a coupon there or buy on sale to get the best price. These are accent colors that are going to be in my kitchen, so that's why I chose to use these. You can use neutral colors or any other colors that match your decor. So what I did here was cut a bunch of strands of this yarn. I wanted the strands to hang at about 18 inches, so I cut each piece at 40 inches to account for folding them in half. And you'll see in just a second. I took 3 strands at a time. Here's how I'm going to attach them. I took 3 at a time and used my staple gun to attach them right at the center. And I did 2 staples for each set of 3 strands of yarn. So I attached it at the front and at the back. And I did it this way so that it would look nice and full. And when it's hanging, the front will be flush with the wood. So you'll see that right at the end. And this is what I mean by the front being flush. So I'll show you the rest here in just a second, but it's as simple as that. I added the yellow yarn on either side and then the maroon just to the center. And I'm loving this color combo. I know a lot of boho decor that's out there is a lot of neutrals, but I love that you can just customize and add color wherever you want with boho decor. So I'll also add a link to a different type of yarn wall hanging that I did previously if you're interested in that. Really simple again, so you can find that linked in the description box. In just a second here, I'll show you the final look of all 3 of these boho DIYs on a budget. These are all going in my kitchen. I hope you will subscribe and stick around to see the final look of that makeover. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, leave me a comment, and let me know which one was your favorite. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for lots more home decor DIYs and inspiration. As always, thanks for watching.